Anyone? Raise your hand. Educate what you guys like. Yes, Jamie. To have everlasting life. No, you have that? Okay, to never thirst. Oh, no, kids are answering. This is what Dad.
What Jimmy said, he said, to believe in God.
Okay, to believe in God. All right.
I have to agree.
You have to agree with him. Good, thanks. Yes, ma'am.
I think that thirsty and hunger represents having a need for something and looking for something to fill or satisfy. And once you find Jesus,
Yeah, Christ satisfied. So you won't no longer hunger for things, but will satisfy your cravings, hungers, thirst.
we all have needs and holes, and we're always looking whether it be monetary things or food to fill those spaces up. God can
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
As you said, when you were out bucking hay and you drank 8 glasses of water and then got sick, we can't just do it one time shot. We have to continually replenish to never be thirsty. While you still need to drink, you still need to take it in, you still need to study the Word and take in the Holy Spirit's help. So you won't be thirsty, but you will be satisfied.
Okay. Yes.
Let's go along with her. No matter what culture you ask, water is always symbolism for youth. So, thirst, you never be thirsty means you'll never worry about age.
Okay. Worrying and that kind of stuff. Worrying about stuff and worrying about age. Okay. Good. Well, he says this verse here, but we're going to move on to a story where they had been performing these ceremonies for the last seven days. These priests would do this ritual rite where they would take water from the pool of Siloam and they would bring it back, and the people would be singing. It was a great time. Everyone was camping out. They were camping on their houses. They were camping everywhere. They had palm branches. This was really the greatest feast celebration that they had all year long, was this celebration. So people were pretty pumped up about it. They were excited. They go back. It's the last day. They're standing there. And you can go to the next one. And Jesus stands and he says, on the last day, the climax of the festival, Jesus stood and shouted to the crowds, anyone who is thirsty may come to me. Anyone who believes in me may come and drink. For the scriptures declare, rivers of living water will flow from his heart. So they were doing all this stuff. They were doing religious things, but there was still a need. They'd go to church, they were singing, they were dancing, they were doing all kinds of stuff, but there was still a need and there was still a longing in their life. And he knew that. That's why he's like, if you're thirsty, come to me. These things are about me. They thought it was about the acts of performing those things. So here he was, he stands here and says, those things are about me. Come to me if you're thirsty. And instead of just being thirsty, he says, you will have rivers of living water that flow from your life. Alright? A river of living water that flows from your life. So you talked a little bit about what it means to never thirst again. I'm just curious what your thoughts are on what in the world is a river of living water. Okay? River of living water. So talk about that. Give yourself a couple minutes. Okay? What is